Welcome to Auckland, New Zealand, the city of sails. I've just flown from Singapore for a solo adventure through volcanoes, islands, and incredible food. Over the next few days, I'll hike to breathtaking viewpoints, explore local culture, and taste some of the freshest seafood you can imagine. From Waiheke's vineyards to the heart of downtown, join me as I discover what makes Auckland one of the most beautiful and vibrant cities in the Southern Hemisphere. Let's begin this journey! My Auckland adventure began even before I landed. From Changi Airport in Singapore, I boarded Singapore Airlines Flight SQ285, a 9-hour non-stop journey to the city of sails. I was flying in Premium Economy on the A350-900. The seat was spacious with extra legroom and a wide crisp screen for entertainment. What made this flight special was book the cook. For supper, I had Singapore-style seafood hor fun, a comforting dish served at 35,000 feet. After some rest, I woke up to breakfast. It was nasi lemak with rendang chicken and sambal, a familiar taste of home before touching down in New Zealand. Fun fact, New Zealand is almost 5,000 times larger than Singapore, but has fewer people than our island. That means space, fresh air, and plenty of nature to explore. At 12:20 in the afternoon, I landed in Auckland. The skybus took me downtown where I checked into the Holiday Inn Express, Auckland City Centre, my base for the trip. For dinner, I went to Tony's Original Steakhouse, one of Auckland's oldest dining spots. I started with fresh oysters and a lemon lime bitter, followed by a perfectly cooked filet mignon, medium rare. After dinner, I stopped by Woolworths to experience local shopping and visited Chemist Warehouse, a popular place for everyday essentials. Back in my hotel room, I took a moment to unwind. The city lights glowed softly through the window, and as I reviewed the day's footage, I felt grateful to be finally here in Auckland, ready for adventures ahead. My second day began with a visit to the Auckland War Memorial Museum. Inside, I explored Maori cultural exhibits, Pacific treasures, and natural history galleries that tell the story of New Zealand's identity. The Maori greeting, Kia ora, means be well, and it's a common way people welcome each other here. From there, I made my way to Mount Eden, one of Auckland's many volcanic cones. The short climb to the summit offered panoramic views of the city and the large volcanic crater below. Fun fact, Auckland was built on a field of 53 volcanoes. After the hike, I stopped for lunch at the Federal Delicatessen near the Sky Tower. I enjoyed the Reuben sandwich in a lively diner-style setting. Later in the afternoon, I visited Fern Cafe for a cup of flat white. Day 3 was dedicated to exploring Rangitoto Island. I took a 25-minute ferry ride from the downtown wharf to Auckland's youngest volcano. From the pier, I hiked past Mackenzie Bay across rugged lava fields and up to the summit. The trail passed through native trees and volcanic rock. From the top, I enjoyed one of the most beautiful views of Auckland's skyline, surrounded by the Hauraki Gulf. Fun fact, Rangitoto Island was formed only about 600 years ago, making it the youngest volcano in New Zealand. On the way down, I explored the island's famous lava caves. Walking through the dark tunnels with a small light was an unforgettable experience. Back in the city, I had a quick lunch with a salmon quiche from Woolworths. For dinner, I went to Depot Eatery, one of Auckland's most well-known restaurants. I tried 2 types of oysters and a grilled octopus dish that was perfectly smoky and tender. It was an excellent way to end an adventurous day. My final full day in Auckland began with a mooring ferry to Waiheke Island. The 40-minute journey offered clear views of the harbour and surrounding islands. After arriving, I boarded the Waiheke Explorer bus and visited Island Coffee Roasting Company, a local cafe known for freshly roasted beans. It was the perfect start to the morning. For lunch, I stopped at the Oyster Inn in Oniroa village. I enjoyed fresh oysters with a peaceful view over the bay. Fun fact, Waiheke Island is home to more than 30 vineyards and is one of New Zealand's most popular weekend getaways. After returning to Auckland in the afternoon, I decided to revisit Tony's original steakhouse for my final dinner. I ordered their seafood chowder, Tony's signature steak, and celebrated the trip with a glass of Prosecco. It was the perfect way to conclude my journey in Auckland. My last morning began with a hearty breakfast at the Holiday Inn Express. After packing up, I took the SkyDrive bus to Auckland International Airport. This was a special day as it was my first time flying business class on Singapore Airlines. Check-in was smooth and I was given access to the express lane through immigration. I spent some time in the Air New Zealand lounge, enjoying an early lunch and relaxing before the flight. Once on board, I experienced a true gastronomical feast. The multi-course meal, attentive service, and comfort of the live flat seat made the journey exceptional. Fun fact, the flight time between Auckland and Singapore is about 10 hours and 50 minutes, covering over 8,400 kilometers. We landed in Singapore on time, marking the end of an unforgettable holiday and the best flight experience I have ever had. As my journey here in Auckland comes to an end, I'm living with more than just memories. I'm taking home a sense of peace, adventure, and inspiration. From climbing volcanoes to tasting the freshest oysters by the sea, this city reminded me how beautiful it is to travel solo and simply be present. If you have ever dreamed of exploring New Zealand, let Auckland be your first step. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye bye.